Welcome back to another insightful video sharing something that I have learned over the times. So this channel is all about being connected with ourselves, being within ourselves, being centered. And a question I get asked a lot is how to come into presence, especially when we have been feeling a bit off center, when we've been feeling disconnected with ourselves. And it's definitely a very valid question. It's something that I can personally relate to as well. And I know that a lot of us face it from time to time, which is quite ironic because we are ourselves, and sometimes it becomes difficult for us to be ourselves. So strange the way our life works, the way our being and our mind works, isn't it? Sometimes we can be stuck in our minds and not being able to really feel ourselves, being able to really experience the fullness of our being. And at such times, it becomes important to ground ourselves, to do some deliberate practice which brings us into the present moment. So whilst there are a lot of practices out there that different traditions prescribe, that different channels or individuals might suggest, I want to offer you something very basic, something very simple, which is to just sit and do nothing, right? It's the simplest thing. You may have tried it already, but the energy state in which you try this activity makes all the difference. And if there is a full-minded intention of coming into presence and there is a willingness, really it all comes down to the willingness to want to do it and be willing to do what it takes. So be in a noise-free environment. Put your phone on airplane mode. No matter what thoughts come, no matter what urges come, if you get some brainwave, if you remember that you've forgotten to respond to an email, whatever it is, no touching your phone, right? Try not to move your body. If you have the urge to get up from your seat, to scratch, just avoid that altogether. Because what happens is, in that moment of presence, the mind is constantly playing tricks and it's finding ways for us to escape and to come back into the mind, because the mind likes to be in control, right? And oftentimes you find that the mind is in control of you rather than you being in control of your mind. So these are just little mind tricks to distract us from what we really want to do, which is to come into a state of silence and of presence and being. So it's important to practice a little bit of discipline, and then you'd find that as the body settles down with no activity, with regular breathing, and with just no policing of the thoughts, let the thoughts come and go. There's no need to censor them. There's no need to think of a particular way. Those are all the typical thinking mind patterns, right? To just allow yourself to sink into the presence whilst holding that intention that for these minutes, whether it is 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it really doesn't matter. It can just happen instantly in the space of 2-3 minutes. So allowing yourself that, and being a little bit strict with yourself that I won't move my body, I won't touch my phone, I won't open my eyes. It's just that much. And you know what? I want to help you come into presence whenever you want, at a moment's notice. And this can be done through all the research that I've done. I've picked up a combination of ASMR, hypnosis, and research about sleep, some voice modulations as well. And I'm really excited to bring this new formula to you, which will definitely bring you into presence. And as you may realize, that whilst listening to me, whilst engaging in this recording, you're already finding yourself in a state of presence, and you're already starting to feel very relaxed and refreshed. And you know deep within that at the end of this video, you're going to be able to come out feeling really fresh, really energized, and not knowing what happened, not knowing how you were able to enter the state, which is why I wish to remind you that it is so easy to enter into the state where we belong, where we always are, and we just need to tap into it from time to time. And once you get used to it, once you're able to tap into this beautiful feeling, this feeling of presence, this feeling of connectedness from time to time, it's going to become easier and easier until you're able to do it instantly. You're able to snap into awareness, and also after a while that the awareness is with you, that you are present fully as yourself, that you don't have to even do this activity. And that's ultimately what we want as a society, to speak with our best selves, to think with our highest selves, and to come into the world and engage with each other with our purest, noblest selves. So with this, I'm going to end my video, and you are starting to already realize that you have had the full effects of what I have just said. It's magical, I know, don't ask me how, it's my secret formula, but I see you feeling amazing right now. I'm going to let you go and let you continue with your beautiful day. Have a great day, everyone.